Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at how we can use Java's Math.random method to do some really cool stuff using Java as a programming language to work with random values. So Java has the Math.random method as its default entry point for working with random values. With the Java Math.random method, we're looking at the idea of a range of values. And so we're going to take a look at this. We've got a nice little image right here so we can help us visualize that information. It's one of the great ways to actually understand a concept is to create images to go along with this. So say, for example, as you're taking notes, draw a little sketch on that or draw some information to go along with this to help you understand what's referencing with this. Now, you may have been working with number lines back since elementary school. And in elementary line math, the Math.random range is a filled-in circle on the 0 and an open circle on the 1. You can see that image right there where it has that line that goes across from 0 up to but not including 1. Inclusive on x, exclusive on 1. You also have that square bracket open parens style that you may have been working with from your junior high/high school/college math class, where you have a square bracket on the 0, say it's inclusive, comma 1 parens, saying it's exclusive on the 1. So you have different ways of actually visualizing and understanding that, but that's a way you can actually understand and visualize that in your head so you can keep working with that. And using your tools and skills from previous courses, even if it is elementary school, helps you understand how you can do good stuff and work with computer science even better. But that's the range of values that we're working with on Math.random. The next part about Math.random we want to talk about really quick is that the value of this is a pseudo-random number. So it's not totally random. You can't actually get random numbers from a computer. It just doesn't work. You have a stochastic algorithm that's going to generate values over and over again. That's not going to be random. Instead, what we have is a pseudo-random number. It's close enough trying that it'll work for what we're doing. Now, you can go and research what's involved with this, looking at the IEEE specification of how this is actually generated, the math that goes alongside this. That's not what we're talking about for this actual introduction video right here today. But you can look in that more detail if you want. What Java does is it uses the least significant information of the system clock, aka the nanoseconds part, is it can use that as part of the seed to generate that random number. Now, there are no other ways to actually specify a random number using Math.random in Java. There aren't overload methods like, oh, I want to get a special number in this range or whatever. No. As a programmer, Java expects you, that's right, you, to do the work to make that happen. You're going to have the responsibility to do the casting, the scaling, the shifting of values to get the random that you need for your project. And that's where we're going to be working with and talking about that. You can take a look at the headings of the methods we're working with right here today. You can see, oh, I've got some methods that are going to be talking about that, so you can actually understand where we're going to be going for this as we look through the methods as part of this series of videos. But this is what we're going to be working with today, and so we can work with that. The idea of scaling, shifting, and casting values is where it's going to happen. But this is the introduction right here, how we can actually work with Math.random. Take a look at the other videos inside this series. You can have a deeper understanding of using Math.random. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.